Cheyenne again. Hello. Old Kings Road was written by Steve Conte and Rich Jones and Sammy Alpha. And Steve Conte wrote the lyrics mostly, I think. But what Steve does is he puts himself into my head. We know each other so well that he writes the lyrics he writes. He's thinking as he would be me, and he knows my history. That's why references to the past, even the old Hanoi days. I mean, we used to be label mates on Polygram in America, and we didn't know each other that well back then. But he's the same age pretty much, and he knows the stories and all. And it's great to have a guy in the band who can really write with me in mind like that. He really the story is really about me mainly that I can relate to and I can sing with full conviction and things that happened like uh, getting spit in the face was as good as a kiss. That line, it's about there was a skinhead who spat me in the eye once at a show in the 80s, at a Hanoi show, and I just left it there because I just wanted to show that I didn't give a shit. And then next morning, I had the worst eye infection I've ever had. But the Gypsy Boy got hit with a bucket of piss. That's actually about. It was a bottle of piss in the Reading Festival in the UK when we were playing in '83. The audience usually they throw all kinds of. If you're not the headliner, they keep throwing stuff on stage like rocks and toilet paper rolls and piss bottles. They piss in these bottles, they're 1.5 liters, and they swing them across the stage so the piss would go everywhere. So during the solo of Don't You Ever Leave Me, Andy McCoy is playing the solo, and especially slow songs, there would be stuff coming up. I mean, the end of the show, the stage was full of stuff. And Andy got this huge bottle that hit him on the side of his neck, and he just like lost his balance a little bit, but he didn't. His facial expression did not change one bit. It was like couldn't care less. And it was such a cool moment, and it's on video because somebody filmed the show on the side of the stage, and it's on video, and it's one of the coolest spots of the show, and it was great. We did the whole gig and all the way to the end, and the only regret I have that we didn't do an encore. We didn't have time. I said, let's go and do an encore because people, the word you could do is leave the stage and we can't take this. The band after us played a half a song and walked off stage, but us they couldn't get to. We won. So anyways, Steve writes the lyrics, wrote the lyrics for that one, and it's great because he's in my head. And I met you. Well, maybe you weren't there, but whoever there is and I've met, that's who it means. So if it's not you, then it's the guy next to you or somebody who was there. Yeah, I met you on the Old Kings Road means like we were all there. And if not, if we weren't physically there, you were there in spirit.